You're looking for the best? Look no further. Pride Nutrition, the highest quality supplement line in the industry. Today only, use the discount code MMR30 and receive 30% off and a free shaker cup to the first 50 orders.
Hey everybody, Mandus here with Midwest Muscle Report. We are at the 2016 Nationals, and look at who we ran into. None other than third place finisher at this year's Olympia, Gillon. Cyd.
Hi everybody.
How are you feeling and what have you been doing since we saw you at the O?
I've been feeling pretty good. Pretty much staying a lot tighter in my off season, so that's been a good thing. Definitely going into Arnold, I want to bring an even tighter package because I want to definitely move up. I mean, there's only so much wiggle room to move up, but if you can bring something better, why not do that?
Cyd, it's interesting. I was hanging out at the show and I didn't even recognize you at first. Now, yeah, I was preoccupied, but when I saw you, wow. First of all, love the new look.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Thank you.
Second of all, you are keeping in really good shape. A little bit tight. Mm-hmm. You look like you can get on stage in about 2 weeks.
I would say yes. That's the goal. I'm never gonna sugarcoat it either. It's been a lot easier because this is the first year I've done a reverse diet.
Okay.
So that was never a thing for me. I literally blow up 20 pounds and be like a whole little fat horse. Cheeks just poof. Everything just booty be looking like a little bit too much for stage. So this year I was like, why do all that extra work for no reason?
Right. Well, it's also the right way to do things. Mm-hmm. It's not only about how you look on stage, it's your health.
Exactly.
You know, so of course you need to take that into consideration. Obviously, your new coach, your new off-season protocol, everything is working. You're talking about the Arnold. Is that going to be the first show you kick off?
That's going to be my first show for the year. Hopefully I get the invite and go back.
Hopefully. Well, we already know that's going to happen. I would say you're going to be one of the favorites. You know, you proved it going from what you did earlier in the year going into the O. Mm-hmm. I had you second, and we know. You finished third. I think the point differential, was it one?
I didn't even look.
I think it was one. I think it was a point. So, you know, you're talking about splitting hairs there. Mm-hmm. What are you focusing on to really push one of your mentors?
Mm-hmm. I think now my coach and I are going back and forth and thinking about things that we want to change. We don't want to change anything too much because clearly it worked.
Correct.
But basically keeping the same package but a better package at the same time. So not necessarily putting on any more size because I don't necessarily need that anymore. I did in the past.
Right.
But it's just making sure the conditioning is spot on and the look is just different too. And at the same time, 6 months from now, I'm going to be even older. So my body will just change itself as it goes.
Right. The more training, the more muscle maturity,
exactly.
The tighter you stay in the off season,
exactly.
All of those things are going to play a big role. Another thing I think people don't talk about enough is you found the right system for you. You found the right coach for you. Now it's about continuity. Mm-hmm. The longer you guys are together and the more you do things the right way for you, the better you're going to look show after show. Are you planning on running a gamut this year? Are you playing it by ear?
I have a plan in mind. Most people know I don't really say what the plan is, so we'll just see where I pop up at.
I'm gonna try.
But definitely the Arnold is my start, and whatever happens after that. I sometimes play it by ear or do what I'm told, and then that's pretty much it.
Okay. If you had a tip for any of the girls that either just turned pro this year or that are going to turn pro tomorrow, what would your advice be to them? Because you're still very young. Mm-hmm. You're still extremely young. You've got a great support system. One of your mentors is the current Miss Olympia, which all those things only help you. What would be your advice to them who are now coming up and going to be chasing you essentially over the course of the next few years?
My number one advice is pay attention to yourself and yourself only. Don't look at Instagram pre-show. Don't judge yourself. Oh, she has this, she has that. The other person is irrelevant to what you have going on. Pay attention to yourself and only yourself and better yourself, because that's the only thing you can do. You can't control what somebody else is doing, how they're eating or how they're training or what their genetics are. You can only control what you can control. And so without most people have a downfall of self-sabotage when they start looking around and trying to find everything else and everybody else except themselves.
Right.
So when you focus on yourself, that allows you to project yourself and do better in pretty much all aspects of your life, including bodybuilding.
So don't get in your own head.
Exactly. Don't do that, because that's you're definitely going to fail if you do that.
Right.
It's kind of a toss-up. If you may or may not get a first call, but if you say, I'm so scared, I don't think I'm going to make it, you won't.
Okay, there you go. Now, Cyd, do you do any online coaching yourself? Do you teach posing, all of the above?
I do not do personal training online. I kind of hate personal training. People are very weak these days, so I stick away from that. But I do online posing coaching and in-person posing coaching. Okay,
so if somebody's looking for a posing coach, how do they get a hold of you?
You can direct message me at Vitamin C, VYTAMIN_C on Instagram, or you can message me on Facebook. I check both.
Third in the world. Guys, Mandus Buckle, Midwest Muscle Report. We will be checking in on her in the off season leading up to the Arnold. Until next time, we're out.
Bye.